God be the reason I'm wise beyond my years and stay glistening. I started stepping big, then had people that I love start hating on me like Peppa Pig did when a homie was on the phone whistling. I'm told that pride comes before the fall and I can't cap. At one point, clout clouded my corneas to give me cataracts, and I lost sight for the reason that I'm supposed to write. I had to be careful though, because poverty creeps up on those that slumber. I know God is real because he still called on me even when I deleted his number. Here I was doing all this stressing, followed my dreams and endured paths of failure. Whole time God was rerouting me to a blessing. My mistakes were already a part of God's plan, so don't think of me as better than the next man. So understand, at the moment when I was at the end of my rope, God brought me right back to the top like I was the foam on a root beer float. Every accomplishment I have, he's the reason I achieved it. Because it's a curse to be great and never believe it, which is why I take the road less traveled, so I go where there's no steps. Lines penetrate deep in the subconscious, they got the most depth. Been destined to be another black star since Yasin Bey was most deaf. I want to be one of the greatest to do it, but only for the right reasons. Each year of my life is a TV show, and I pray that God renews it for new seasons like Law & Order SVU. See, people be telling me I'm the truth and I got skills, but y'all, I got more work to do because a lot of my people still got bills. Thank y'all. Journey. I got some R&B stuff for you, but I also just want to, talk to your spirit, talk to your soul, and just like really, have some uplift. My sister in the back, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You got another birthday over there. You got another birthday over there.
Oh, look, another birthday over here. Where is it? Oh, my goodness. How does it feel to be 21 today, y'all? Oh my goodness. Birthdays are blessings. Birthdays are blessings. My birthday was like 2 weeks ago. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 28, 1997. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was fine on my man, 98. Okay, you know what I'm saying? 97, 98, we in the building. All right, cool. I'm gonna just take y'all on a little journey. We gonna vibe, we gonna think, we gonna love, we gonna feel, and all that good stuff. And again, this is a back and forth, kind of thing. So, if there's something that resonate with you, feel free to say, you can snap your fingers, you can stomp your feet, you can say amen. If you catch the Holy Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to stop your joy? So, however you feel, however the Spirit moves you, just let it move you. So, cool. I'm not a guru, but I know life ain't meant to be like this. We're black in a world dominated by whiteness. Although we dodge white fists of oppression like Ali between the ropes, in the past when that Mayweather would come, those crackers would hang us with their ropes. America looks at us through a horoscope since they treat us like cancers, then they cross us like Iverson when we try and find answers. We're public enemies that are trying to fight the power, what faces scarred like Tony Montana because the world is really ours, but when you know better, you move better, so these words can be used as ammunition. If you listen, this news will make the front page, so to hell with minimum wage, because the ultimate mission is to make you pay attention, which is why they won't mention that our black girls are missing, and we need to figure out what that's about, because our girls may be black, but they don't deserve immediate black out. Our black girls may be magic, but that doesn't mean they need to disappear. So I'm here to make it clear that we're military minded without fear of retribution from our oppressors. I'm like a black Hannibal Lecter as I eat my enemies alive with my voracious vocabulary and cannibal-like lectures. But I'm like a Leah Negro da Vinci the way I paint pictures. So with these artistic scriptures, I'm bringing revelations like the Bible, even though I'm kind of like Malcolm holding the rifle as he looks through the blinds. I'm a vigilante looking to stifle my people's destruction caused by colonizers' crimes. I weaponize my mind to shoot knowledge in these lines that are coming from the barrel of 9. So just know we're applying pressure. And when we bring the revolution, it's gonna barack our oppressors even harder than Donald Trump's predecessor. But our communities view violence like it's another aspect of growing up. And our children who used to jump clutch. And we can't seem to get this infatuation with violence out of our heads. It's like our kids have super soakers filled with water from Flint, Michigan. Since they have a twisted fascination with wanting to spray others with lead, then I can do that. And we can't seem to get this infatuation with violence out of our heads. It's like kids have super soakers filled with water from Flint, Michigan. Since they have a twisted fascination with wanting to spray others with lead, then we treat gun crimes like cereal. Brothers on the block get dropped like Rice Krispies and Snap, Crackle, Pop targets over matters so trivial. And since a lot of brothers imitate a lot of what they see, and the apple don't fall too far from the tree, that machismo and masculinity will make a brother pull the mat. Since he don't believe in being PC, and believe me, things have been wild like the Amazons, and so many brothers are taken before their prime. But when you thrive off of toxic masculinity, I guess you don't need iOS, because following your pride is the best way to FaceTime, which is why I phone home to the homies to get my update. But I get scared when they go certain places, so my soul starts to shake like we will rearrange the apps on your screen. Because one of my biggest fears is that sooner or later, one of my homies will appear on the screen for being the victim or the perpetrator. And you can't rationalize in certain situations, so there's no time for mediators, and there's not much you can do, because once those arguments ensue, brothers will be quick to become a barber's greatest impersonator and fade adversaries like they're giving out free tapers. But it's so ironic how brothers claim to be real niggas and real men when they're really embryonic. They don't got no time for dialogue, so you gotta watch your head, dog, because the fingers pull triggers quicker than the hedgehog named Sonic. But we gotta get brothers hooked on phonics so we can properly deconstruct the word piece, because it's hard to know peace if you have no peace. And it's time that we be vessels of love and unity and be assets to our people instead of cancers to our community. Thank y'all. That's I thought he was playing.
Girl, I just wanna pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name, and maybe sometime we can hook up. Hey, I just chill. So I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know. And maybe sometime we can hook up. Hang out, just chill.
Y'all give it up for one time real quick. So lately I've been listening to a lot of music, Soul Child, and I thought it would be fly if you were my B-U-D-D-Y, and it's so wild how, I'ma say it again. See, lately I've been listening to a lot of music, Soul Child, and I thought it would be fly if you were my B-U-D-D-Y, and it's so wild how I constantly see you online and click your profile, but I just want to get to know you and make your soul smile. I've never been a stalker, but I've been watching you for a while, and I just gotta let you know that I'm really feeling your style, and this world is so hostile to women that look like you, and I'm not trying to add to that whirlwind, but I like to learn about you until the world ends, and you ain't even really got to be my girlfriend, so I'll easily settle for being your homie, associate, or best friend, but wherever I am, I just want to help you stay on track. You run through my mind like Flojo in slow-mo, and just like your vertebrae, you should know I'll always have your back. And I know this might be unconventional from what you're typically used to, so just know it's all real. You're already immaculate like a diamond, so I'm not trying to pressure you with how I feel, so maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, and just chill. But to be real, just by watching you move, I love the way you model your melanin like Naomi Campbell, so I had to go into sport mode on my Crocs and speed up my walk, just so we could talk, kind of like Tevin Campbell. But I want to talk to you over dinner and watch your melanin glow by some candles. Then I want to wake up to you the next morning and be hypnotized when I look into your brown eyes and ask if you want your eggs fertilized or scrambled. And watch your melanin glow by some candles. Then I want to wake up to you the next morning and be hypnotized when I look into your brown eyes and ask if you want your eggs fertilized or scrambled. Because I don't want you to be an ex, I want you to be an example of what love can do for a broken soul when you finally take a chance and gamble. Because I don't want to just talk to you for a minute. I want to talk to you for the rest of my life. Meeting you has made me a member of a tribe called Bless, so I'm hoping we can just kick it like I'm Fife. When you walked by, I looked and saw not some booty call, but your beauty called, and in you I saw confidence, independence, and my future wife. I see possibilities, what I love, and I wanted to fill me up like some camels, so I'm hoping we can just talk, kind of like Tevin Campbell. And they see no problem with it, and it don't sit right in my spirit that from the time they start to mature, black girls are sentenced to a penitentiary of pain and made to sit solitarily confined and shame without the option of an appeal. In too many families, uncles feel like the Fresh Prince and touch them against their will, so trauma is always relived, and if they talk about it, they get shunned from the family like the original Aunt Viv, so the original OG, my girl Jenny. In too many families, uncles feel like the Fresh Prince and touch them against their will, so trauma is always relived. And if they talk about it, they get shunned from the family like the original Aunt Viv. So instead of telling little black girls not to be so fast, let's start telling these grown-ass family friends and relatives not to chase them. We have to address the predatory behaviors in our families and communities because there is no excuse. We have to let our children know that the pain is not their fault and that they're not complicit in their own abuse. So I want to remind anyone listening that you're more than the pain someone brought you or the trauma you were forced to go through. So if you were ever abused or called fast, I wish that was the pain that you never had to endure. But from one survivor of sexual abuse to another, I want to tell you that you no longer have to run like Sha'Carri because that shame that you carry is not and never has been yours. You were caught in the middle of a drive-by between someone else and their trauma and received bullets that weren't meant for you. So what good is it for us to say something like mute R. Kelly if we're not unmuting our young black girls too? As a community, we've come so far, but there's still so much work that has to be done. So if we want black girls to stop being so fast, we have to stop giving them so many reasons to run. Precious, this world treats you like Monique. The way it tries to knock you down when you seek to prove that you're unique with a life so precious, this world views you like Monique. The way people try to hit you with unattainable expectations and unfair critiques. The way they project their trauma onto you but find a way to call you weak. The way they cut your legs from under you when you try to stand on your feet. Your life is so precious, yet it's hard for you to see that you're similar to Tupac. The rose that grew from a crack in the concrete, defying nature by learning to walk without having feet. But it hurts to see you wear your trauma like a necklace. It hurts that you don't consider your life to be precious. Countless times, self-hate has entered my mind, but I smiled while feeling empty and worthless. I jumped through flaming hoops of oppression and oppression so well I could have been the main act in the universal circus. I juggled my pain and insecurity for family and friends who thought I was good on the surface. I questioned my love for poetry, wondering if all of my effort was going to be worth it. So I know what it feels like to walk in this world and be uncertain of your purpose. I've had days where I've questioned God and gotten so damn mad and wanted to square up and fight his ass so damn bad because I just wanted to know why he took my dad before I got a chance to know him. I have days where the pain outweighs the pleasure. I have days where sorrow is my ruler and I feel like I don't measure up to expectations because of all of this pressure. I have days that feel like this recent election. On those days, I'm tasked to make the selection between my demons and insecurities. Both are evils, and I have to choose the lesser of the two. And as I look into your eyes, I see that you've been going through it too. And I'm not here to claim I have all the answers and even know what to do, but I have 3 words that I've learned to always be true. Things get better. As I've slowly started to accept the preciousness of my own life, I've come to understand that even when this world gets hella hectic and you feel unprotected and you're constantly disrespected and your mental health has been neglected, remember your life will forever be precious. If you've lost the love and confidence in yourself, I pray you recover it. You have a purpose to fulfill, and it's never too late to discover it. Continue to take things day by day, and don't forget to pray or manifest positivity, and I guarantee you'll uncover it. If you see how someone else is living their life on social media or in the real world, don't look down on yours and start to second guess it, because you're still worthy of adoration and deserve to be respected, because your life is the very definition of precious. Because with a life so precious and a life so worthy to live, it's okay to see the accomplishments of someone else and not compare yourself to them. Remember that even when one light shines, the one next to it don't have to dim. And you don't have to be a perfect diamond when this world is full of imperfect gems. You're precious. Hey, listen, y'all. Thank y'all so much.